How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a spectacular day. Today we're going to go over a few of the attacks that got me just over 29,000 capital peak points. So let's jump right into the first ones, which are in this one. Going to be taking a look at two-shotting a builder's workshop for 8,000 capital peak points. This is the basic layout, and this is my favorite way to take it out. Drop 2 graveyards over the expo, and drop 1 graveyard behind the giant cannon slightly, so that the giant cannon will actually turn and fire backwards when some skeletons spawn. We try to work counterclockwise, taking out the defenses. Use a couple of giants and then a bunch of wizards to help take that out. We always hold on to a couple wizards and some of the hog riders. A lot of times that this giant cannon will keep firing forward, so it'll just blast all of your super wizards, which is very unfortunate. Dropped 1 giant and 1 pack of hogs on this cannon, and they will come back over and they will help the skeletons take out that portion of the base. All you need is just 1 super wizard to take out those crushers after the cannon go down, and then you're good to go. Now we're just waiting to see what else we can grab. Pretty much everything will die to the giant cannon up top, so we deploy the other packs of hogs down south to get a couple more defenses. Sadly, our 1 remaining super wizard did die, so he's unable to get those about 7 trash buildings. So could have gotten a little bit more on the first attack, but no worries, we are still going to clean up the base on the second attack. So now we're going in with more of a classic ground strategy. All we really have to worry about are the 2 giant cannons and the multi-mortar. So here we're doing an arc deployment, trying to get 2 groups going. It's a little bit hard with the angle of the giant cannon, because it likes to target just everything. Like, you see how they all line up right there. So just that 1 hit takes pretty much all of the super wizards down to half health. Luckily though, we take out the multi-mortar before it becomes too much of an issue. And the graveyard, along with I think 1 or 2 rams, take out the backside giant cannon, which is awesome. Just this last little box of defenses left. We have a massive army of skeletons, so it is no problem at all. Next up, we are taking a look at a Wizard Valley 2-shot for just over 8,000, probably 8,300 with assuming some troops live. And I believe this is close to the basic layout. So we're coming in from the bottom of the base, going to work clockwise, and we're going to try and focus deploying our troops lower so they don't get close to this river here, because then these spear throwers will start to snipe the super wizards. So you want to try and keep the super wizards alive as long as possible. So we lose a couple to the spear thrower, which is no big deal. So now it's just a matter of seeing how much of the base we can actually destroy. Definitely want to take out the Inferno Towers, and we would like to take out 1, if not both, of the giant cannons. That will make a second ground hit much, much easier. So here we're trying to distract the first giant cannon with some rams. Get lucky, and the first giant cannon hit goes straight through, misses both of the super wizards. The second cannon, though, is getting some really nice sniper shots and damaging the super wizards. But we take out 1 and we get the other one down to half health, so that is good enough for me. So next up, we're just going to try and clean up this right-hand side of the base and just push everything to that last giant cannon. So here we have a small group going into the core. Giant and a couple rams, take out those spear throwers, and then everything else on the right hand side. Here we're just trying to send in a couple of rams ahead of the main army so that they can test for bombs and logs and zap traps, because those do actually add up and they can wipe out a whole pack of skeletons, which is very, very sad. So here we know the right side is going to be good, and then we can see that the core group, even with just the one giant and a couple super wizards, are able to clear it out. Speed up the attack a little bit. So we take out the remaining spear throwers. I believe the graveyard actually took out the giant cannon, funny enough. And we get a bonus 151 points. Next up is a first hit on a Balloon Lagoon. It is the basic layout, so we are going to try the one-shot strategy. Been a while. Well, it's been a week since I got to try this, I think. It might have been 2 weeks. Was never the greatest at it, but I still like to try it out because it is a very good strategy for getting a lot of points. It's just a matter of trying to keep your super wizards alive and trying to balance the tanking and the survivability of the Larry barrels. Sometimes you want the air barrels to tank, and sometimes you want the ground skeletons to tank. So it's a little hard to manage. We get a decent hit from the dragon. Unfortunately, it does not have enough to take out the last rocket artillery. So here we just rage up the core, try to have the super wizards get a little bit more value, and then we were able to sneak in our last barbarian to take out the rocket artillery. So we get 6,500 points from that one attack. And was it last but not least, we are taking a look at a Golem Quarry. Tis the basic layout as well. And we're getting really, really close to figuring out how to completely just one-shot the basic layout. So here we start off with the zaps, get rid of the rapid rockets. Then we go in with some of the Larry barrels, bunch of barbarians. We have the P.E.K.K.A. starting, so that with the wall open, the P.E.K.K.A. will go into the blast belt, which is nice. We brought in one graveyard, which actually took out the rock artillery, which is awesome. So now we're just really focused on trying to take out this left-hand side. We have a couple of hogs trying to help out on the right-hand side, getting slammed by the multi-mortar and sometimes the blast belt. But really we're just waiting for this core to go down, speed it up a little bit. So now we can take out this air defense with the one rocket balloon, and then we can deploy the minions, take out the rocket artillery, and there are no other air targeting defenses or traps in the pocket. So we only had the one blast bow, just a couple of defenses really. So we're getting very, very close. If we can figure out a way to help out the right hand side or make the left hand side healthier, then should be able to one-shot this in the future. We got 6,375 for that one attack. So, hope this video was helpful. Hope you're able to select good bases. Try to get at least 5,000 or 6,000 points so you can get into those top rankings in your clan and show off. If you want to help support me, you're welcomed and encouraged to like and subscribe. And there'll be a couple more videos on the screen if you want to check them out and continue learning. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.